is there water on Mars? The short answer is yes. Now we have to think about how do we actually define water? It's not quite like on Earth, but it's definitely there. Water is a molecule that has one oxygen atom and two hydrogen atoms. The ice on Mars is a little bit different than on Earth. On Earth, usually the ice is just, water ice, but on Mars it's actually water ice and CO2 ice mixed with each other. On Mars it's just so cold that it gets frozen. So you actually have those mixed together, both at the poles and underneath the surface as well. We even have water in the atmosphere as a water vapor. It's a very small amount, but it's there. We also have water inside of rocks. So you can think about rocks as sort of a stack of layers. And sometimes there's water trapped in between those layers. And we've actually measured this with a lot of the different missions from NASA, and that's actually what I study. And the last potential state of water is, do we have liquid water on Mars? The answer is we haven't really observed it. We do see these dark streaks on some hillsides that we call recurring slope lineae. One idea is that these slope lineae could be formed by the flow of liquid water, but there's also other ideas where you actually don't need liquid water to explain the formation of these dark streaks. Maybe they could form through sand flow or that kind of thing. So is there water on Mars? Not quite like the oceans we know on Earth, but it's definitely there.
What's it like landing on Mars? It's an intense, challenging, and exciting series of events. NASA's most recent Mars rover Perseverance slowed from nearly 13,000 miles an hour to a soft landing on the surface in about 7 minutes. It involved a parachute, thrusters, and even a sky crane. But the majority of that deceleration was caused by the Martian atmosphere creating drag on the rover's heat shield. And that heat shield went through a lot to keep the spacecraft safe. Understanding what the heat shield experienced during entry can help us design more efficient heat shields for future missions. That's why we installed Medley 2, a set of temperature and pressure sensors spread across the inside of the heat shield that measure the extreme conditions experienced during Perseverance's descent to Mars. With the data collected from Medley 2, we'll be able to improve sizing predictions for future heat shields and save spacecraft mass for scientific instruments, supplies, and even humans. So what's it like landing on Mars? It's hot and very challenging, and that's why we're working hard to make the process better for future missions.